Good morning, Azeroth. It is the 14th of October 2024. Grab your morning beverage and welcome to the stream. Today we'll be pushing towards that 1800 rating on our Evoker, working towards that elite PvP set transmog. Without further ado, let's get stuck in. Hope you're all doing well today. Start of the week on Monday. Take it steady, sup those beverages. You've got this. And we left off at about, let's see, 1583. It's not horrendously far off. We'll see how much further it takes us though. Get queued up. I'm not too bothered about hitting the Season Merit Award, but we'll see how close we are to it by the time we hit the 1800 mark. See, some of the old Dragonflight auctions did not make it. I didn't expect them all to. Slap these back on the auction house before I go wandering about.
I must get closer.
Also considering going and using some of that harmonized silk, get that set bonus. That may well help. And if all these don't sell a second time, as I tend to do with stuff, I'll either keep them in the bank or just end up vendoring them, but it's probably more useful to have them slapped somewhere in the war bank. We've cleared out most of the space. I think the optional stuff, especially like these pieces, are the most unlikely to not sell. At the very least, we get them out of the way. You never know. I was surprised how much of it did sell, to be fair. And that was a war within one, so we'll keep that recipe for now.
Return.
Here we go. Right, and just because of how long it is taking to get conquest, I think moving our shoulder pads to, and that's one of the higher pieces we have, so we're unlikely to replace it anytime soon. Get that 2-set bonus gives us just enough of a bump, like 6% damage on one of our main abilities is probably worth it. Oh, it's blue. Very fancy. Again, the colour we're after. It's the elite set down the line. In 1600 we should get the chest and the waist. Yep. And then 1800 I assume for the head and the shoulders. Which I think is very doable. I mean, the whole point of this exercise, besides me just wanting more transmog, is to show folks you don't have to be really gunning it for PvP and being really hardcore about it. Just unlock those cosmetics. Like, it's very achievable, the casual playtime we put in for it. Alright, 700's the next conquest point. We can go buy some gloves. Average queue to 6 minutes, that seems quick.
A Ramolith has one directive: to eat.
See if any of our world quests this morning
hunger into a constructive activity.
pop a couple of valor stones. Bloody tokens, I think. Yeah, we are capped on, so we don't need to grab those. Interesting. Different special assignment. We can quickly go around and do some others. There's one of these rams. Come over here. To the grass. Hope you've all had a good weekend out there. That you've been enjoying yourselves. And hopefully the start of the week isn't too rough on you. Ended up catching up and watching Legend of Vox Machina. Which for D&D or Crit Role fans out there, I'm sure you're well aware of. Highly enjoyed it. Many changes from the base campaign, but welcome ones. I think it worked very well.
Nothing is better than a leveled field
Can't wait for
and
more
a
episodes.
happy Ramalith. Thank you, Outlander.
Got other stuff like Arcane Season 2 coming out next month as well. Very excited for that. Oh, are we getting in? It's always one. No. Nip round for this climbing one. Get some more Valor Stones while we wait. Where are you?
Fallside Outpost needs someone to scale the falls
higher.
to find unique reagents. How are you at climbing?
Alright, climbing after how much we did in Dragonflight. Still a little fiddly, but it's not bad as far as changing the pace goes. Think. Oh, it's silly to see other players doing the same thing. That helping hand seems redundant, so far out of the way. Let's ignore that. Get ourselves up. All mistakes might have been made. I just wanted to clutch onto one on this side. Oh, don't give me the parachute. No! That's what I mean by fiddly. About that average mark now, but given we were just almost put into one, I imagine we won't be waiting too long. Very specific rocks. How angry the Drakthir is, just trying to climb. Rah! And another. One more. There we go.
Thank you for collecting those rare reagents.
You're
They
welcome.
will be used not only at Fallside Outpost, but across the Isle.
Ooh. Bit of knowledge.
I am out of range.
Overcharge this mining node. Get teleported to another. Gross. You don't just want to land on that. Actually, the barefooted Drakthir is like, aha! My claws! How could you do this? How many more do we need? One more world quest to unlock that one. We'll swing round for that one. Have a swig of his beverage. Make sure you're all doing the same out there. Hope you have something warm this morning or whichever time zone you're residing in. Oh, still warm, thankfully. For now. No, we're looking a little bit over, but that's alright. Overload this herb. Let's just duplicate it. Might as well use our knowledge. $25 and we can get another one. The specialization stuff does feel slow, and I'm not exactly a full-time crafter or profession gatherer, but they still feel a little on the slower side. But I suppose compared to seasonal stuff, they last throughout an expansion. So I kind of get it. The problem is, and what I saw in Dragonflight, the thing that kind of bumps up the item level and whatnot of gear to be relevant with crafting is all the sparks you have to get each time, which, I don't know. Still don't 100% understand the acquisition of the different sparks. Like our main character who was doing obviously a lot of delves and world quests and the weekly caches and whatnot, have way fewer than I do on this character, which I don't know if I've been picking them up in battlegrounds or stuff out in the open world, but just seems odd. But speaking of, Wolf, don't do this. We're busy. These have a ram. Lovely.
Decorating ramulets is one of my favorite unbound traditions.
Grab the shiny herb. Come on, last person. Click the button. Morning, Mac. How was your weekend? Hope you're doing alright. Oh, there's a druid of that fancy elite set we want. Looks pretty solid on a troll. And the mohawk is a little less big than I thought. Like it a lot. Some with the old Wrath one. Someone going full horde with their vicious skitterer. Quick gander, see if there's any evokers on the enemy team. Oh, several hunters though. Here we go. Straight the weekend rust off. Nullifying Shroud, first thing we do. And our set bonus will be helping us a little bit there. Although that set bonus is now 3% and not 6%, which is confusing. I guess that's PvP gear things. Also did take off a chunk of versatility, but there we'll be fine. Hoping the set bonus evens that out. We managed to get our weapon last week. Again, when you hit 2,500, you get mailed some tokens and you can go and pick up a weapon of your choice. So what it was in the early weeks of the season, it was a quest that gifted you a specific weapon. I think there were a lot of complaints about, what if I don't want that one? Let me have the agency to choose. So Blizzard quickly changed that, which is good. Very quick responding to a lot of player feedback these days. Alright, here we go. And if you're new here, don't be expecting high levels of play. It's more for showing. You can earn these PvP sets. With that hunter turtle in. Leap one of the healers. Any hunters? Oh, I dashed straight into a trap. I think we're winning this one. might be. Keep on the point. We barely got it.
I do not have a target. Too far away.
We're definitely alliance side, right? We are. What? Always got to check rated battlegrounds at the start. Let's go help with that one up there. Where's the third? Currently not spawned.
I need to target something first. I am out of range.
Right, that one. Make him take more damage from us. Keep rotating between disintegrate, our shield pop, and our little claw. Okay, stun. Oh, road. And warrior. Oh dear. Phew. Likely to go down here, but my goodness, we've got to try and keep the point. No. It's mine. It's my point. Hey, not quite. Suddenly 5 of them. We're ahead for the moment though, so we'll take that. I do seem to get this battleground the mines ones overall. If I looked back at every stream, I think Silver Shard mines here would end up pretty high on the list. Oh, take him down. I shouldn't have used my cooldowns. Suddenly several hunters and arrows just sticking out of my buttocks. Remember to use your goddamn fury skill. I think I've got a lot better at using all of my other capabilities, but this one I keep forgetting. I think there's too many on there for me to really do anything about. Yep. There was just the one hunter at the other side. Waste of time. Should have gone for something else. I'm not sure why I'm interrupting my own cast half the time. Call it the weekend rust, it's fine. Goodness me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, most of our team was up elsewhere. Might be being staggered. Folks coming in, dying, and then being brought back. And where you start losing momentum is if you're kind of all being kept out one at a time. Yum, yum.
Too far away. I require a target.
More than a couple.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I require a target.
Pick them out at the back. Keep being rooted.
I must get closer.
Oh, both immune to it. That warrior just on it. No Grand Marshal Night Elf. Still ahead, but they're catching up pretty quick, and they get these two carts in, they'll probably push ahead of us. Ooh, nice fear. Miss! Into the tree.
I need to target something first.
Constantly trying to keep an eye on what cooldowns are coming up and off. Get a few folks stunned, get back in the fight. No, it was a trick. It was feigned up. And they're pretty much out of the fight. Oh, they were rooted, so the blow off didn't work. Got that point, though. Damn disciplined priests. They seem so immortal to me. But they can fall. Hey, we got it. Put us over the 1600. Ooh. So that's a mythic plus rating. Queen Ansarek on heroic or mythic. And then a mythic plus rating. We get a mark of the Spelunker Supreme. Let's look at what that is. That fancy hearthstone? Interesting that Delves was not in that list, by the way. That seems odd. Again, if they're trying to put Delves as an endgame pillar the same as other stuff, then why would you not have that in that list too? But fair enough. What was it then? Doesn't say. Get queued back up again while we investigate.
There's a cache of resources
Ark
nearby.
of the Spelunker Supreme.
Find it before you have to.
There's our
fight
chest piece
over
and our belt. Not far off now. Let's see. It's not a toy. Oh, I imagine it's going to be mailed to us. Let's go see what Rufus was on about before we go for the special assignment. Oh no. The crate is on PvP free-for-all island. Always a bit of a nightmare. Good chance it'll be claimed before we get there, but you never know. It's a decent amount of conquest. If we can get it. No, it tends to be though. It's a nightmare over there.
Dar Bandar has stood for thousands of years. Clear out these elementals and secure the tower.
Come on, mage. Get going.
I do not have a target.
Oh, it's going to be a bit of a cluster muck up on there. Dread. The Horde Alliance. Because it's a free-for-all, and you're all going for it, trying to coordinate with people on the same faction to ensure your faction gets it is also a nightmare. Hey, the dog. That alliance group appeared to have vanished, though. Makes more sense to respawn at the graveyard at that rate. Where is it? Where's the graveyard? Oh no, there we are.
Ha! It'll take more than the elements to
Oh, that's
weather
nice.
that stonework. Well done.
I need to target something first.
Oh, got stuck again. Have to go round. Horde, 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 horde. Horde. Alliance and the Alliance have just given up? Question mark. Oh no, a couple of them are still fighting. That's okay. How's our queue looking? At this rate, we'll get into the battleground before we have a decider on this chest.
Too far away.
Night Elf, I'm on your side. What am I stuck on? Too much AoE just on that point. That's 24 seconds. How many are we up here? 2 minutes. Ay! Spirit healer. Thank you. At this point, it's fight until one side gets bored.
Need to let off some
Oh, we got it.
steam? I hear there's someone nearby who's itching for a fight.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. And now we can just murder to our heart's content.
I do not have a target.
Bounty though. Hasty bounty. Stay for the bounty now. That's again another good chunk of honor. Oh, oh come on now, Overdrakfear. Don't be like that.
I require a
You
target.
went down. Grab the bag. Ah! Yeah, just interrupt that imp. Farewell. We did it. We got the box and we got a bounty bag. I'll take it. Don't you wait for me to land. Ha, fall damage did it before you could. Get wrecked, Warlock. How's our queue looking? It shouldn't be long now. Ooh, and that was enough conquest for us to go get us gloves. Right, let's go get that special assignment out of the way first. Sure has to have a window to the right of me. My blind is open enough, just as the sun is cresting round the corner, that it is straight in my eye line. Oh no! Sort that once we get into the battleground, it's fine. Not due to be half blinded for most of the fights. Curious what this mark is we got. What was the other one? was another challenger title. I see. The other one's the feat of strength.
I need to
though.
target something first.
Well, happy to have earned somewhat unique at least. I can even check it's a goddamn explodey node. Hate you. Hate you so very much. Not me toe. Oh, no, that was fine. I'm real white.
Got a real troublemaker on our hands. Take them on.
Another of the Titan's constructs has been sighted approaching the shore. Stormlord Luxala has sent a rook you can use to take it down.
Right. Back the minigame in the campaign. Oh, someone was already fighting it. Well, that's
Well
nice.
done. The horizon is clear once again. Thank you.
I don't actually know if we did enough world stuff last week for the Evoker to just grab anything from the Great Vault. We might as well grab a look. We need to check our mail anyway. Listen, you. I wasn't here to fight. Why is he immune still?
Get closer. I require a target.
Not immune. Hope we had a fun time, mage. Thought they were like, I've ambushed this Evoker, haha. Get killed. Assumed I had no gear and went for it. That's interesting though, that seemingly Fire Mage can keep fighting for a while with no health. That just changed how Quarterize has worked? I wonder. We'll certainly be doing for our mage, I'll be wanting to go fire. I'm sure Frost is probably, as it always has been, the most useful in PvP just because of all that slowing and whatnot. And Arcane always seems a complicated spec which can do big numbers on DPS things. But I like fire. I like the instant pyroblast. I like explosions. So we'll end up going with that. Let's first see what this is. Oh yes, here we go. Mark of the Spelunker Supreme. Bring it to Abzal or Ibzal near the cobwebs in the Rubar to receive powerful equipment for your efforts. Oh. I mean, I can't imagine it's PvP gear, but maybe we can get a fancy transmog. Go get us gloves first.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
Oh, queue's not looking good. Average time has gone to 9 minutes and we're 14 in. What are my gloves? Crit or haste? Which one was I after when it was not? The word I'm looking for. It was versatility and mastery were the ones that I was up for first. And written down somewhere. Here we go, here we go. Haste. Understood. Again, when I know sod all about a class and can I judge it for myself, it is useful
My directive has
to get a baseline. Wait, hang on, hang on. Before we equip the gloves, double check they can actually be made into something with the set bonus. Oh, they can. Excellent. Get those. Oop. We'll use our silk. There we are. And we can sell those free other bits. Where's that vendor I always use? Yeah, a mining person.
I
Gareb,
have an extended supply
take
of
my
goods
stuff.
for outlanders.
Thank you.
Return.
Near the cobwebs. Where on earth are the cobwebs? I mean, they're everywhere. Cobwebs a place in here? I'll have a fly around, see if we can find them. Wish portal. Not anything in the lair, I don't think. I'd wager it's a place in the city, then. It would be nice if it marked it on my map. Witching gourds. World Bazaar. Skins. Burrows. Alice. I can always give it a quick Google. Want to have a little investigate first. To be fair, it might not even be in the city. There was that place with all the vendors around when you first got in on the story. Was that? That was like the... Trying to recall. I haven't spent loads of times in the city. There's the burrows down here. Very much not cobwebs. Oh, hang on. I'm sure it said it for a moment there. That or I'm losing my mind. No, it's not you, specialty eggs. Oh, sure, we'll wave back at him. Oh wait, you. It's you, it is you. XP and Abzal. Yeah, it is these two.
You see my wares.
Oh. And just give us a piece of tier gear. Let's knock out. That's heroic gear.
Return for more.
Oh, it does give us a PvP one. Oh, now that's very kind. Guess it's our 4-set bonus. Legs or chest piece? I'm gonna go chest piece to keep versatility, because we've already lost a chunk of it. Yes, I think so.
Elix Cottage.
And that gives us our force set. Eternity Surge, lower cooldown. And grants an Essence Burst, which is very, very nice. Cool. We're a bit more shiny and silly right now. I like it. Worked out very well. Right, hang on, there's a flight path down here. Somewhere down here, because I desperately... The sun situation has gotten worse. I'm like squinting through the screen. I need to just
Where were you?
stand up and deal with that. Let's get back to Dornagot. There we go. The spider thing take us up. Won't be RB proper, just because I'm going only across the room.
Looks like there's treasure nearby. And that means treasure hunters.
Oh, pardon
Watch
me.
your back.
Oh, Rufus is just like, oh, by the way, treasure hunting. Before you leave, come and grab this treasure. Put me down so I can fly right back and go fight. I wish this dismount thing where it's request stop just kind of let you drop off and parachute down. That'd be nice. Oh, it don't matter anyway. We're going to be in. Swigger's beverage. It's a lukewarm tea now, but we'll take it. Make sure you all do the same out there. Keep yourselves hydrated this morning. Oh, it's still flying. Well, it'd at least drop us off at the Weaver's Lair. That's not fair. It looks like we're going to be in before we get to fight for it, but you never know. We might be in limbo for a while. Looks like the crate hasn't... Oh, nope, it has. God damn it. Take some consolidation or... It's fine. Let me in. Let me in. How dare people be busy in the morning. That was such a small bit of rating as well. It seems like the jump now between 1600 and 1800 is going to be quite the grind. It seems as though the biggest issue with that is going to be queue times. Up. Twin Peaks. Ordside. You gotta love that heritage armor for the tour, and that was a great quest line. I enjoyed that. I wish it had got a little, like with most of them, I wish it had got a little more in with the faction leaders, but it was alright. Probably one of the ones that is like on the better side of it. Still need to consider if we do go balanced druid. When I get to leveling and trying to get the elite set for the druid. It's because of all the new barber looks they got for Boomkin. They don't quite look as silly as they used to. But I still think they're pretty silly. Your big owl. Ah no, Glyph of Stars, that just has you look all blue instead. Hasn't exactly got an update over the years. That is a very fancy mage, Vulpera. Stab it, old school rogue. Oh, it's a druid, not a rogue. Interesting. Warlocky looking mage. Well, that's a cool looking set for the monk. I don't even know where that's from. Subtle, I like it. Not the flowers in the hair. Very nice. Right, let's have a gander at both teams. There is a devastation evoker on the enemy team, so we can get a look at comparison. Our ratings are a little more even. The enemy teams are on the lower end, and then big. It's near 3,000. Who is that? The Ret Paladin. We keep an eye out for them as they're likely dangerous. Onward. Don't forget nullifying shroud.
I am out of range. I must get closer. I do not have a target. Too far away.
Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Oh, I think I go down before I get them. Oh, especially if he's got a mate shooting at me as well. So getting that bonus Essence Burst off Eternity Surge is pretty tasty, though. Turning around that high-rated paladin just threw a hammer. It felt like a good, like, third of my health. Right, where the flag's at? We're running around with theirs on that side.
I am out of range.
Go, be free. Not free
Too
enough.
far away.
Might a big wave flooding over. Not going to do much there. I could have probably popped Time Spiral to just to reset my hover and then to just go, 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 but when you're on that low health at that point, it's like, why bother?
I am out of range. I must get closer.
Ooh, where'd that big heal come from? These hunter pets, leave me alone. Which way around are they going to come out now? Is the... They're going to dip down that way. The monk's really trying for it to grab the flag home. So whoever their flag carrier is, that's proving to be a problem. Defense isn't working, we should attempt going to attack the carrier. No, they got him, but then ours was got. What are they all doing? Oh, they're trying to figure out who gets the flag. Down there.
I need to target something first. I am out of range.
Everybody went down.
Too far away.
Quite. Not quite. Oh dear, the owl. No, live, owl. Live! Just every time. It's all well and good the monk can get the flag and do a bit of movement, but like, we can't bring theirs down. It's not working out. Like, you've got it, get it and go. Or are you just gonna literally wait for your monk friend to... Oh, nope, there we go. Alright, if you think it's gonna work the third time. I don't know if it will.
I must get closer.
Barely got you, Mr. Druid. Come on, we need to get back over that. Wow, that's just a lot of moving.
Too far away.
They're just across the battlefield. People picked months for flag running for a reason, but that just seems ridiculous.
I am out of range.
What? In the house? Well, I suppose they have just won at this point, but that's...
I must get closer.
Oh, Transcendence. Wait, how did she Transcendence herself through the
I
floor?
do not have a target. I require a target.
And gave the flag to somebody else who was waiting downstairs for it. That's wild. That's some next level garbage. What on earth? I have never seen anything like that. Right, enemy devastation 170 mil. I did 121, which is probably a record for how much we've managed. At least the rating was unchanged, which that is a mercy. No, ran inside that house. Transcendence the body up, but at the same time drop the flag for a mate to come and get it. Wild. I love seeing crazy stuff. Just, there was no responding to that at the moment. Get ourselves queued up again. Right, there ain't anything out and about, is there? Nah. Few times looking at about 10 minutes. Ooh, heftier this morning. I keep getting out. There's a mini-map down here, Barrow. You don't need to keep opening the map. There is one down there. It's fine. Where are you then? Right. If the queue is in fact looking that little bit longer, what I'm going to do...
Outsider.
We're going to fly ourselves to Donegal. I will take this opportunity to have a quick bio break. Let me just bob it into the chat.
I see some
Tap,
valuable
tap. Not this time,
resources in
Rufus.
the area.
Not this bloody
Get
time.
ready to grab them.
There we go. Alright folks, I'll be back shortly. See you for more PvP. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Get wheeled in. Ooh. Get that feeling when you get sun ringing in your ears. How's that queue looking? With a 5-ish to go. That's alright. Right. Sell that leftover chest piece.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
I would hope so, Garib. Even how much of my stuff I end up giving you. Could now slap a socket actually in a couple of bits And what's it say? Helmet, amulet, braces, belt, and rings. No point doing it on one of these rings until we can upgrade them to a conquest one. Braces we could do as they're the epic variant, but it is a lot of honour. Amulet's the honour one as well, so I wouldn't do that. I think for now we just do the helmet. Doink. Let's go see how much damage a gem might do. About limited gold supplies.
My prices to be reasonable.
Ooh, versatility probably. It's not a lot. Same as all the others though. Alright then. It's a bit of a chunk, but I'll take it.
Thanks for your patronage.
Oh, I can re-enchant my a leg piece as well. Oh no, it wasn't leg piece, it was chest we did, it was chest. I'll double check in a moment. Think.
My directive is to serve you.
What was it? It's a chunk of money. It is a big old chunk of money, but and every little's gonna help. Did make a decent amount. Selling our Dragonflight stuff. Just the illusions on the shoulder. Cape has one. Braces have one. Wasn't one for gloves, was there? No. Assume there wasn't one for waist. Nope. Just double checking. Did the rest.
My directive has been fulfilled.
Pop that in. Shiny, shiny hands. Lovely. Let's get back out there. See what we can see as we wait. Shouldn't be far off now. We're approaching that average. Grab this herb while I do pull my chair in a little more. I'm a little leant back. Oh, loud chair. Again, well, it looks like it's going to be a bit of a grind to get from 1600 to 1800. I still think it's very doable. The goal would be to try and get it done before the anniversary patch, but I don't know how doable that's going to be if we're going up and down 10 and 20 a time. We'll see. Some matches we've won and it's gone up 100. Luckily, it's gone up more than it's gone down in those cases. Get that wax. Oh, it's a slime one. Boing. 100, it's fine. Boing. Angle it. Boing again. See, look, even on war mode, peace and harmony. We're just bouncing together. Oh, you son of a gun! As if the slime had a mad dash. Give me the wax. Alright. Slightly higher. I see, game. Again, I think without needing to go too ham on it, just show it can be done. I don't know in terms of like if they released a load of the sets and you were like, oh, I want to get 8 different classes to the elite set by the end of the season. And if we didn't have to do the time leveling characters, maybe that'd be easier. And if I wasn't still pushing on delves on the main, I still want to try and get question mark Zekfir, and they're out at tier 11. It's just the gearing process there is now a lot slower. Away with your birds. Nom 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 nom. Give me that wax.
Too far away.
We'll have to see, because whatever tier sets come out for the next season, I think what I'll have to do is keep an eye on when all those sets and the appearances end up going live on the PTR, and trying to make some decisions that early on to know which characters to level. We definitely still want the Druid and the Mage, but we know the Warband mentoring buff will help with that endeavour. Or flyy floaty ones. Oh, I ran out of hover. Whoops. You don't tend to get more than 3. Is that BOE? Yeah, it is. Lever. Not sure what dictates the slower queue times this morning. Might just be a slower Monday. But such as it is. The nature of the beast. And there is always the chance next season we don't want any of the elite sets. Just think, eh. Because as with some of them, a lot of them are cool sets, but because they're all part of that same stack of recolors, let's say, sometimes it's like in a few expansions time I will just go and get the mythic variant or one of the other colour variants, and so trying to really go for the time limited set ain't worth the hassle. We'll see as each match comes though. More for the, like, the mage, I'm pretty set on, I'm just going to be fire. I'll probably have to look up, given how long it's been, what would be recommended in terms of, like, the war mode stuff, in terms of, what they call the PvP talents along the bottom here, because I have no basis in any of those. But for Druid, it's like, I definitely don't want to have to be healer. That'd be a nightmare. It's a whole realm of pressure I'm not equipped to deal with.
I see some
But then it's, do you want a tank, which is a possibility? Do we want to go balanced? Do we want to go feral? I'm not sure yet. That Moonkin in that last match seemed like they were doing okay. It's just, if memory serves from what I played with them on Remix, it's get both dots up, then get the other dot on. It was like Moon, Fire, and then Astral, and then spammy your spells at something. So I don't know how engaging that'll be to play. Oh, there's an Evoker with a setter after. Very fancy. We're here in the newest battleground, Deep Hole Ravine. 2 carts spawn either side. Gain points while they are captured by you. Crystal that spawns in the center you can take back to either one of these little platforms. Doesn't matter which side of the map you're on. As long as someone on your team takes it to one of them, you grab it. So that always means there is a point to chase someone to the other side. Especially with this big cart line over the top, you can get right behind the enemy team, maybe cut them off at the pass, and then just cap it on their point. Which I think is good. I think that encourages a lot more back and forth. I think the main problem we've seen with this one is it tends to snowball. Double check I've got my ping where I wanted it. I think it was Alt Q. Yes, it was. Very good. We are on the Alliance side. Are there any other Devastation Evokers around for comparison's sake? Nay. Just the rating values are a fair bit more even this time around. That's alright. We've got some highs and lows on here. Some highs and lows on here. So it's fun to have a glance at the honor levels. Again, I can't remember what expansion that came in on, but it was after I'd done loads of PvP, so it might have been as early as Warlords, but unsure.
To do that, you'll have to stick close to the mine carts and grab hold of the shiny crystal in the center of the tracks. Let's get to it.
Follow that warrior along, and then 2 enemies. Just ping that for folks. Oh, some of the enemy team stuck about.
I am out of range.
I see a crystal down in the mines. Grab it before Oozjacks get to it.
I need to target something first.
Ooh, just got range of it. Stuff. Didn't nullifying shroud though. Cost us a little bit. Do it now. Escort our friend back and up. Oh, they all went that way. Oh. Hey, good in the warrior. There you go.
Our job today,
Oh. When he repeats that intro dialogue, it feels like it's because somebody has left.
before Oozjacks gets to them. Crystal down in the mines. Grab it before Oozjacks gets to it.
Keep them off it.
I require a target. I must get closer.
Whittle them down.
Too far away.
Make sure that it reaches its destination.
Okay, I did get the Demon Hunter as well. Now the healers run away. going. Nice, got it again. Nope, go sleep. Is that other car up and around there?
I must get closer. I am out of range.
Welcome to the Deep Hall Ravine, friends. Our job today, gather as many minerals and gems as we can carry before Oozjax gets to them.
Ow, ow. You raptor. Back to teammates.
I do not
Ooh,
have a
caught
tongue.
you out. Kill that
I
raptor.
see a crystal down
Kill that
the
raptor.
lines. Grab it before Oozjax gets to it.
Oh, tiny bit on floor. I think that's the most frustrating part about our deep breath and flying over is little bits of the environment seem to just stop us. Blimey. A quick victory for it. It's 19 rating. It's slow, but it's going up. Damage wise, one of the higher on the team. That's good for me. We'll take it. Get queued up again. The numbers going up. I think the worry is then for alts and getting to this point. How many people will be doing the same for one? Because it will likely mean we are pretty undergeared compared to the competition. Even with like, getting it to the end game in a full honor set, just from doing battlegrounds as we level and transferring it from other characters. Like, I'm not worried about getting a full set of honor gear by the time we hit 80 on an alt. It's more, will that be enough? What can he say? Oh. What's happening there? Shooting stars. This swine. I'm not even going to bother with you, Wax Runner. He shoots them at too many annoying angles, especially with enemies nearby. Like, we're just going to get booped the whole time. Ain't worth it. I wonder how much gold we'd make if I took all of the different reagents I've currently got sat in the herbs and the mining, refined them all to the highest tier, slapped them on there. Wouldn't be as much as if we'd done so at the start of the expansion. But I imagine there's still money to be made. Ooh, good. We'll do the fungus next, as we tend to find more of that.
Too far
Damn these
away.
exploded ones. Oh, it might be one of these broken ones, though, where they just explode on the spot or not at all. I'll take it. It'd be nice if I could do something like a delve or, I don't know, something while waiting for the PvP queue. I know that's the nature of it, but kind of limited to just being about. Nom 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 nom. We could always go linger around the free-for-all PvP zones, but it's not exactly much in the way of practice. More efficient to keep gathering resources. Ridiculous lightning mountain. Oh, the rare it's showing there is that fancy one on the top where you need to get a load of crystals. Similar to the red, like, stormy cloud serpent at Missa Pandaria, where you had to gather 10 crystals before you were able to grab it as a mount. Hello, what's left of Dalaran? Hey. I thought he was fighting a fire elemental, but no. Frost fire elemental.
I need to target something first.
Thank you, wingman. Ooh, knowledge.
I am out of range.
There's an elite in there. More ore. What elite is in here? What this? Kereke. Ooh, and Koa. Apologies, Paladinite.
I do not have a
Found
target.
it.
I require a target.
Goodbye. Well, they wanted the fight. That's the nice feeling about being PvP geared with the versatility stopping you just getting shot down immediately when someone starts a fight like that. You're a little more geared than they are, just to turn around and be like, nope, I don't think so. Hey, unlocked another one. We will go Iron Claw. And just on the basis we find it a little more often than the other one. Ooh. Below that, Grabia portal. How's that queue looking? An 11-minute average now. Ooh, it's probably the longest we've seen it. Hope that's just an anomaly of a Monday and not an indication of where it might be, because it will be. That's the other thing. We're trying to get these elite sets and get the rating up. If you can't find matches in a reasonable time, you're not going to be getting it up. And I don't want this to get to a point where I'm like, well, the only way I'm going to get these elite sets is if I stream way longer than I can afford to give myself. Or start doing stuff off stream on the weekends more often. Like, it's not a good answer. And I can always stream on the weekend, it's just I've been trying not to do. Take that break. But we'll see how we go. A little more. Yes, wolf, chase them. No, not me. You swine. Get out of it. I ended up making a decision on the next game we'll be playing this evening. Again, until Dragon Age comes out at the end of October, I'm kind of going to bounce between different indie games. Stuff on my backlog that I've had for a while. And the next one is going to be Gris, which, you know, Gris, the platformer from 2018, I believe. I could be wrong there. I have to double check the time. And the reason I went with that one, not just because I want to play it, it's meant to be a very beautiful game, is that the studio who make that have their next game coming out this week. And that's one I've also wanted to play. That's called Never, N-E-V-A. And it is... Oh, I'm getting buggered on these herbs. And that's a journey, a lady and this wolf companion that kind of ages as they go. And again, beautiful looking art style. So I figured we get Grist done, maybe 2 or 3 streams. And then we can move on to their newest game. Now, I'll keep things mixed up a little bit. Alright, Twin Peaks again. Double check for other evokers. Nay, not right. I'm trying to think of classes we've not seen very much. I haven't seen too many shaman in the grand scheme of things. We've seen a fair few Death Knights, just not as many. Oh, let's make sure we grab some of these. That's a fancy set. The warrior gear from Dragonflight. I do like that one. See, that's the wings on the shoulders, similar to what the Paladin has now, but without overdoing it, because they're kind of locked in place and they add to that silhouette. It's a lovely colour palette for them. Might be a PvP or a mythic one. The mage here with the elite set that we will be going after on ours. Pardon me. Do like it a lot. And they've gone very much for the Dalaran theme. And then the Legion artifact. Memory serves. Hunter with a Legion class order whole set. Pretty nice. Shadow Priest looking like 80% of Shadow Priests have over the period of the game since that set came out. The set might be as old as Burning Crusade. There might have been Black Temple with the blindfolds on the chained faces on the shoulders. It's a nice set, don't get me wrong. Druid set with the feathers we've seen. Newer Warlock set. And we always see someone in leather wearing that Burning Crusade rogue set. Alright, let's get to it. And we are indeed Horde side. Lest we forget. And we've got a load going around that way and then... Shadow Priest fighting here in the center. Oh, just catch this one out. Oh dear, sucks for them. Oh. Another one got through. Where are they taking the flag? Whoa! Sudden Druid. Oh, that was far too eager. Just wanted to guarantee we got it. Where's our flag? Oh, still in the absolute thick of it up there with the ice wall. Let's get over there and help. I wonder if that ice wall's a PvP talent or not. Them up and over. Boobled. Nah, I know one sheepy. bottom over here.
I must get closer.
Alright, we had friends about, that's fine. Which way is our flag? There. Bring them down. Ooh, sneaky.
Too far away.
On a waste landslide
I need
here.
to
Not
target
one we've got
something
them.
first.
There's our flag again. Save the hunter. Yoink.
I am out of range.
Just on the flag repeatedly.
I must get closer.
And ours went down.
I require a target.
Oh, suddenly a lot of damage. Ooh, I don't know if I should have got away with that, but I did. And I liked it. Mage will not be liking that one.
I do not have a target.
Clear that off me. We need to desperately try and get up. We just left the room! Nope, you're not having it. Oh, that's a nice ice wall. Where on earth is our flag carrier then? Damn.
I am out of range.
They've got on defense doing a wonderful job.
Too far away. I must get closer.
Nope. Away with you. Right, this rate I'll go try run a hand at getting it myself. Another druid. It's gone flying across the map. God damn it. At least somebody got it.
I am out of range.
Goddamn turtle stance.
I must get closer.
Nice. Finally got it ahead.
Too far away. I need to target something first.
I will take that then. It's like, always give it to a monk because they can fly these days. I suppose they do have like 2 rolls, the tiger's sprint thing, life cocoon to keep themselves alive. More jumps and spins. Put it down. Drop it, Druid.
I require a target.
Nice. It's working out quite well, this one. And it seems as though the more even and the harder the fight, the more rating and points we get. So having an easier win, while yeah, we get some rating, we get some conquest, it's schmoller than if it was a toughen. Hard to say though. Maybe it's dictated by how close the value is. I thought I was doing alright with damage, 115 mil, but my goodness, that warlock on the 200? Wah!
I must get closer.
I think that's just a matter of being in the fights more. Why me?
I do not have a target.
Okay. Where is our flag? Oh, getting maged up on the side. Be jumping down in a moment, I'd wager. They were up there next to me and are now across the map. I mean, I think they've given up Warlock, but why not? Let's bring that down. What's the... Oh, I'm not wasting time killing a goddamn Disc Priest. Oh. 21 rating when the matchmaking values were pretty similar. Still in the upward direction though, we'll take it. It's a huge amount of damage from that Warlock though. I think they were Affliction. My chagrin for hating Affliction, just this slow burning damage over time, is not a playstyle I gel with. Idea of some just withering people. Get queued up again. Yeah, we are almost to 1700. Say almost, but you know. We have been doing well at the wins. If it was just a day of losses, you know, it'd be similar trying to bring it all the way back up again. But we'll cross those bridges when we come to them. It's not always going to be a day where we can get a load of wins. Some days it is going to be loss after loss after loss, and it's going to feel pretty bad. But that's the nature of the beast. You can't... You get into the attitude of, why can't we just be winning all the time? I should just be winning all the time. That's when people end up just being toxic to others. Ooh, double warbound stuff. Isn't that nice? It's fancy stuff. Look at that. It's like some old school syphilis anchorage colours. Very nice. Oh, it's an Arakoan one as well. That must have been from the fellow we beat earlier. Then we got a crossbow, which is a crossbow with grappling hooks. Sure, okay. And the queue time's gone back down to 7 minutes. That's all right. Grab a few more herbs. I wonder which zone is considered, in general, of course, things change server by server, but in general is, if you would like to PvP on the regular in war mode, which is the zone to go to? Take a guess at Ashkahet, but well be wrong there. We've seen different groups doing stuff in the Ringing Deeps repeatedly, but it might just be whichever place has the Sparks of War on. Then you're going to get people filtering in each day to get that quest done. Double check what we just got from the auction house. Might head down to the Ringing Deeps and see if things can be a little better. Yeah, we sold some stuff, that's alright. Wasn't much, but I'll take it. Let's make our way casually down. Hope you're all doing alright out there. Keep supping those beverages now. It reminds me I should be doing so myself. Hope your Monday's going alright. Swoosh our way down. Could hand in some wax while we're here. Depends how many Valor Stones am I sat on. Probably not that many. But a decent chunk, actually. Though again, it doesn't seem like that does much for us in PvP.
Don't ask where I got it. I find more stuff for you.
If I could do the awakening thing while queuing for PvP, I'd do it to grab the chest and crests from within, but I assume, like most solo instance content, you would then not be in the queue. See, there doesn't seem to be any other stuff about the map. Oh, so there's a open PvP zone down here. I'll investigate that. I don't believe I've seen that one. I've seen the one at the bottom near the goblin place, but what is this one?
This mine's long been abandoned.
Oh, it is up in this mine?
Telling what you might run into down there.
That seems really messy. This one seemed messy just clearing it out for PvE, let alone being active on PvP. But it looks like nobody's here. Let's just grab this rare. Might have been a mistake. No rolls, thank you. Oh god, no, I don't want to be suffocated. bringing it down, but it is hurting. Anyone walks past, I'm going to be in some bother. I do still have some healing potions, so it should be fine. Should be fine. Oh, there we go. Touch your renown for our troubles. Oh, it didn't even count as to killing something. That's not fair game, that's mean. It's in the zone. Somebody doing a bit of fighting. Get off me. If we kill the big one, we can kill all these ones. Oh yeah. No problem at all. No smog, thank you. Back to the chunk, that's alright. Hey.
Cache of resources nearby. Find
Rufus,
it before
why do you do
have
this
to
every time the
fight
queue
over
pops?
it.
You scumbag. Oh, no exploding on me, please. Back to Deep Hall Ravine. Right, somebody else just joined. Fancy dancy glowy goldy preset, very nice. Oh, that was a nice paladin set. I think that was from Legion. It was like that black and white colours with like the glowing black shoulder pads. I liked that one. Felt pretty unique. Paladin doesn't often get colours in that vein. Got Bone Monk. I like that. It's very snazzy. An Arcane Hunter. An Outlaw Rogue. Just gone minimalist with it. Love to see it. The Orc who has said, I like my fairy hat. We'll check, make sure everyone's got the buff, then we mount up. Let's have a swig of his cold tea. Oh no, not much left. Pardon me. Have a double check. There is a devastation on the other team, so at the end I can compare that we're stacking up to the competition. Oh, I should double check the ratings. The lower end of my team, but that's fine. Oh, lower end of everybody. Whoa. A little higher across the board.
Ravine, friends. Our job today, gather as many minerals and gems as we can carry.
Tiny yak
before
makes them way
Yak
smaller.
gets to them.
Very silly.
To do that, you'll have to stick close to the mine carts and grab hold of the shiny crystal in the center of the tracks. Let's get to it.
Oh,
I see a crystal
God damn
down
it.
in the mines. Grab it before Oozjax gets to it.
dealt with. But it was dealt with.
I am out of range.
Oh, big from the three of them. Oh no, and they got the crystal. It looks like I just hit the respawn wave as well, unfortunately. It looks like he's going to get that all the way up and out. Yep. Oh, that the game still says captured the flag. It's clearly a crystal. I think rather than shooting over, we just get into the fight with folks.
Too far away.
I see a crisp. Oozjax has a card leaving his quarry. I say we take it for ourselves.
A load of damage. Oh, it was all the shadow stuff. Oh yeah, that was just a flurry of shadow. I wasn't even looking at a shadow priest. I was fighting the Drakfir. Oh, enemy have pulled strongly ahead. Those double captures done very well.
I must get closer.
Clips the end of me, cheeky beggar.
Too far away.
I see a crystal down in the mines. Grab it before Oozjax gets to it.
I must get closer.
Life Cocoon is a strange, silly ability.
Welcome to the Deep Hall Ravine, friend. Our job today, gather as many minerals and gems as we can carry before Oozjax gets to them.
I am out of range.
I see
Yeah,
a
I'm taking that
crystal
one as well.
down in the mine.
Say, friend.
Grab it before Oozjax gets to it.
No, dear.
All I've ever seen.
That one was rough.
It will do.
I was dead most of the
Thanks
fight.
for the hard work.
Very kind of the game not to change my rating. Very kind.
This mine's long been abandoned.
And we on.
No telling what you might run into down there.
Not far off. I'd
Stay
say we do
alert.
one or two more. Depends how quickly the queues are. Let's see. It's still under the 10-minute mark. Should be alright. Should have realized. Why did you stun me then, Druid?
Too far away.
Alright. That was their way of an apology. A wiggle. It was like, no, I'm not fighting. I promise. It was an accidental stun. It was an accidental stun. Give him that, I don't mind. Oh, thank you. Yeah, one more or so, probably do it. There we are.
Now let's get out of here.
Angry red
before
fire.
we
Take
encounter
it.
More of those things.
Grab that shiny ore. Herb, I suppose.
I need to target something first.
Grab the other shiny ones. Oh, it's just up there. Thanks, Gabe. Oh, it's one of these things that I thought suddenly something had interrupted me from a ways away. Short-lived concern. Oh, BO8. God, desperately need to... I don't even need to level my enchanter. I just need to get them into War Within content and learn its enchanting so I can start disenchanting all of the different bits and bobs.
I must get closer. I am out of range.
You're not. You lie. There we are. Alright, nothing else really sticks out too much. Guess we just keep milling around for a little bit. No, we don't need this. We grabbed all these loose crystals on our main. If you grab all the different colours in the zone, you can take it to a chest under the inn.
I must get closer.
Grab yourself some gems. Just some jewel crafting gems, that ain't nothing too fancy. Shiny that way. Oh, gross webbing. Right up his nose. Last thing you want in the morning.
I am out of range.
Currents in WoW have never really pushed us that often. Very odd that on this spot it does. Very strange. Get us in game. Hey, Deep Wind Gorge. And we have as a tank. Doesn't happen often. There's that Bone Monk again. Got Celestial Armor Death Knight. Fancy Shadowlands things. There's a rogue using their new set with all that ethereal goodness. It is a nice set. Harvester. Gross Spider. And it's like you've done your transmog to try and fit with Gross Spider. Don't you like it? How many junk can quickly sell to these? Yeah, we can. Go on, take those. Knowledge, Nullstone.
Travel safe.
Pardon me. We're on the Alliance side. 3 rogues. No devastation evokers on the enemy team, so we can't get much in ways of comparison, but that's okay. For whatever reason, this game is not showing the rating. But apparently, we are dead even. Again, similar to a Rafi Basim, you go around, you grab the points. In this rated version, they get put on a timer, then you have to grab them again. They're going down there. I think I'm best suited to doing big AoE things in the centre. Get them out of the way. Don't know if we're getting this one, but we're going to try for it. Still fighting over it. Go sleep. Oh no, we have been cycloned. And then mind controlled. Somehow we have stopped them getting this point. Oh, for now. How are we doing elsewhere? And on the other points. Try and head back to the center in time. Yeah, there's still folks fighting in there.
Too far away.
When did Glare stun? Seems like we keep denying them on it. Why is Eternity Surge not firing? What's happening there? There we go. It's just a constant mess in this middle zone. I like it. Healers are doing a fantastic job on both sides of keeping everyone from going down. Say, as I'm about to go down. He's about out of mana though. So many of their team is just fighting on this middle point, though, that the rest of our team is just capping points. And is perfectly fine. We've got all the other four. Very silly business. Very silly business. I'll take it. Let's get back in there and create more of that mess in the center. What, that time I did an obscene amount of damage. I suppose if we can just sit there and fire on people and a healer keeps us up, it works out. Yeah, we did more than everyone. I'm dead happy with that. Even if I don't quite understand it. Got a little bit more range, a little bit more. Still pushing it up and over. think we'll do one more before we call it for the morning. Let's get ourselves back to Donegal. Forgive me and my bladder, I'm just going to quickly run for another bio break. This'll happen some days, you have my apologies. But we won't be long though, and we're queuing up anyway. Just make sure we're all back, safe and sound. Aye, it's all good. We'll bob this on screen for any passers-by. Right, won't be a tick. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Oh yeah, it's resituated. See if we can get another win before heading off. Now we're looking average time. About 8 minutes, so not too far, not too far. Wondering all these marks of honor that I'm sending. Be an easy way to grab a load of transmog. No, that was quick. If the queue times have gone down a little bit, perhaps we can get another in. That'd be nice. Oh, right, I was going to check the Great Vault from this last week. Because we did a couple of world quests, that might have done something. If nothing else, more transmog for me, which I'll take. We did... Oh! Oh, no. What does that mean if you've opened it but haven't picked? I assume it just stays there and waits. Fancy old hunter set. I like the colour scheme they're going with. Got big old red shaman. Dark Iron Dwarf hidden away in there. Fancy rogue. Liked that piratey looking set. The mythic variant. The red and the captain's hat. It was like a Warhammer style Inquisitor. It's very fancy. It wasn't Dark Iron, it was just big spiky warrior. Fair enough. Oh, nope, there was the Dark Iron. Alright, let's get ourselves mounted up, have a quick check. We're Alliance side. 2 Shadow Priests. 3 Shadow Priests. Ugh. There's going to be a lot of them void balls coming out. Rating's about the same again. Do seems to be constantly on the lower end of the spectrum. Again, most of these are past the point where I want to be gunning for. Obviously, if you're pushing your rating up, you're trying to get into those higher percentages for the Gladiator mount and stuff like that. I understand, but I'm just here. That delicious transmog. Oh, even got a fiery theme with it. Very nice. Preservation, Evoker, healing, and a mist-weaving monk. Alright, let's see what we can do.
I am out of range. I must get closer. I require a target.
Bring him down. Oh, nice wall stomp from them. Let's get ourselves going. They swoop round to make sure we grabbed that. No, even with 2 on, wasn't quite enough. Ah, big bear dash.
No.
Too far away.
No, it's mine. Make sure we bump it all the way up, and we go and assist elsewhere. Oh, sod. I mean, if you leave me cycloned on the thing, I'll take it. Oh, you still have it for now. Try and bring him down before reinforcements arrive. That deep breath get cancelled there. What?
I am out of range.
Oh, don't fear me off it. Let me back on. Oh, many dot.
I do not have a target.
Swing around with a breath.
Too far away. I must get closer.
I'm gonna die before I get out of here. They are ahead, but we have 2 carts. Too much priest going on. Just that many dots just starting to avalanche their way across the screen. What a close one, but this looks like it's going to be a loss. The mini-map doesn't seem to update on this one at the same time as the points at the top. Again, very kind of the game to say rating unchanged. Pretty solid damage-wise. These Shadow Priests, though, each of them above 300 mil. Good God. Devastating. I think given that one was just the 5 minutes, maybe we can do one more. Let's see where it ends up. Oh, now that one's 9 minutes. I'll take the appearance I have not yet collected. Lovely. Let's bob some stuff into the war bank.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Let's see,
My
can I
faithful
refine?
patronage.
I can refine them to quality 2, not quality 3 yet. That's fine. Oh. Got the actual gear
I
tab.
have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
It's getting very, very full again. If we clear out some of the other stuff.
Return and peruse my inventory.
Sort that on some downtime at some point. I'm in no rush. Small dragonfly auction, we'll take it. It's not most of the builds were taking oppressive raw, but to line it up with the other stuff, Unravel just seems like a decent chunk of damage. Much more than the Xur Strike is. I still like it. That means Eternity Surge is already hitting 2 targets. You need to remember this one, that we can keep... I don't think we could like keep Dragon Rage up permanently for doing it, but it certainly means we could bump it up a little more if I was paying more attention to casting empowered spells once it had been used. Not quite enough conquest for another bit of gear, but there we are. I'm thankful at the mercy of when we've had losses, it has not taken any away. Imagine that will get more difficult the closer we get to 1800. This, by the way, seems to barely be 1% or 2% per win. The Vicious Mount. I'm going to assume that this is on a per character basis, not something you can do across them. Let's check on the Wednesday when we're on the main doing Delvey things. Or cash things, I suppose. Again, for what little good it seems to do, we can visit our upgrade friends. See if we can bump any of that conquest stuff up. Of the different kind. 15 of them, 15 of them. That one is 10 of these, so why not? It's just Valor, so we can bump them up. The belt we can finish up. Given how it sets item level, I still don't know if there's any use to that, but not like we're spending it on all else. And having a read on forums and stuff, it seemed inconclusive.
Go carefully.
At the very least, it helps you do PvE stuff, but you know, while we're out doing world quests, it's not entirely useless if that's the case. Let's see, should be another couple of minutes. We'll fly out again. Head over to PvP Island, why not? I don't tend to instigate fights, but one of those days. Looking for it. Oh. Bismuth! Overload that, get a shiny portal. A bit of knowledge. Yoink! More bismuth. And for any of the alts I didn't bump up on Dragonflight, those are all the characters who ended up having a profession set on them. All the others will be probably mining and herbalism. Because again, it's easy chunks of XP, and it will all add up into stuff we can use and or sell. I just wish fishing gave XP. It's really annoying that it doesn't. Shiny herb. That all while we're here. I'll try and go for bismuth when I see it, just because I'm more likely to find the null stones. Onward. No, never mind. Take the slightly quicker queue time. Back to Donegal for thereafter. Curse you. There we are. Give me a Wasson Gulch. I don't care if it's a win or a loss, I just like having Wasson Gulch. Oi! Sometimes lucky. I'll take it. Minimalist monk set. Look at that. It just works well. It's good stuff. Fancy Red Warrior. Death Knight's really going for it. That's their... I think that's the elite colour with the green and the glowy spikes. There are the shoulders. That's a very dangerous Death Knight look. There is a small beaver. Hello. With webbed ears. You're a fancy little model, aren't you? You look so happy to be here. Your rocket eyebrows and weird fins. Don't know why it's water and earth at the same time, but sure. Got a blue frosty mage. Very nice. Dark Ranger-esque rogue. Those are customization effects. For those who are either new at the game or have taken a gap, you can get like the Dark Ranger deadened skin for your Night Elves and for your Blood Elves. Doing a quest line. I believe it was the Retaking of Lordaeron quest line and the Desolate Council. And then if you're a hunter as well, you get the Dark Ranger transmog, which is a nice little bonus. And places like Wowhead will have proper full guides for that kind of thing if you are curious. Wasn't too demanding though, if memory serves. Alright, see if we can get this last one a win. We're we're on the Horde side. And off we go. Oh dear, what happened to his elf? It's fine walking past me and then bang! Dear oh dear, that poor mage. All of us here and somebody still got past.
I am out of range. Too far away.
Mount up, catch them on the other side. Wrong way around, but it's alright. Nullifying Shroud, I forgot again. My own fault. My own fault for not doing it at the start of that engagement. Interesting. Drop and swapping.
I must get closer.
Okay. Go away, Zwen, please. Quite know where the enemy flag carrier is, so we go this way. Oh.
Too far away. I must get closer.
Rooted, but got them out of it. Oh nope, somehow still stuck. Mess. Absolute mess. Oh no! We did not get the flag carrier out. Oh dear. You just giving up, monk? Just gonna AFK in the graveyard? Like, what are you doing? What's the plan there?
I am out of range.
Bad business. Still got a lot left on the timer. It's just a matter of going and getting the damn thing. That's couldn't get much damage off there, but we still did a chunk more than a lot of folks. Dear oh dear. But again, very mercifully, rating unchanged. Thank you, Gabe. Very kind. Helps our little climb go. Alright, I think with that, folks, we will call it for the morning. So thank you very much for watching. To all those who've come along live, for those all watching the future, cheers for giving me your time. Like the video if you enjoyed yourselves, get it through that algorithm. Subscribe for more content here on the channel. We're every weekday morning with World of Warcraft and other games on an evening. Gris is coming up next, followed by that studio's newest game, Never. So until next time, folks, much love